It's Week 7 of the National Football League. And coming up is Jordan Brooks. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Pats and the Bears on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 16 carries, 122 yards. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Play action now. Cousins. They'll roll him out right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake. Cousins. He completes it to Beckham. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the red zone now, Cousins. Touchdown, Bears! Josh Jacobs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. Orchestrating the offense, a man born back in 1990 in Pocatello, Idaho. That's Taysom Hill. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Hill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Linval Joseph breaking free and dropping him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Hill. Pass incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. And came through with a big-time pick 6.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears now ready to take over again. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember
into a double team and it's intercepted.
And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
The numbers in last week's game for Hooper. 5 catches and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. To throw is Hill. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hill. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Khalif Raymond.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a New England touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Jacobs trying to run on 1st down, but he's going to be stopped and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
On play action, Cousins.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in in this game, able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And the third interception thrown by Cousins.
Jalen Thompson picks it. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Blankenship out for the point after.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Throwing is Cousins. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it.
Complete. Jefferson to target. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. Here's Cousins.
That's going to be caught by Allie Cox.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's Jacobs.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Josh Jacobs
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Bears have cut it back within a score.
Tucker with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know which team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
50 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hill's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Hill. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Cousins now. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins. His throw incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because any completions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They go play action. Cousins.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Touchdown! Beckham, as the first half is winding down.
And the Bears have a chance. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And right side, they're going to go option here. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Now Cousins. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. 22 yards there, a first down. Now a give to Jenkins running right. No gain on the play there, second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. To throw, Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On third down, Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. One of those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
New England's offense set to go. But Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Hill. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. A shotgun snap for Hill. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Chubb.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A give running right is Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try the air now with Hill.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Foxborough.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Linval Joseph able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Hill, they set up the screen to Chubb. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a third and long.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Here's Hill.
Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Long.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Now it's Hill.
Open man left side is the tight end Long. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. To the air again. Hill. Open man is Kirk, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They go play fake, and it's Hill. Being chased out left.
And one more time, here's Kirk.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
Chubb will get the call running left. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Hill now to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Back to throw. Hill.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Just a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that'll give them a first. Here's Hill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Drops it off for Chubb. Touchdown, Patriots! Nick Chubb from 6 yards away.
And the Patriots have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So Kirk Cousins in the offense, down by 4, a minute 40 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now Cousins. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Cousins. Able to find Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Cousins. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Cousins to throw.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
He's back to throw.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now Hill.
Connecting with Johnson. And he'll be brought down after a nice gain, a pickup of 20.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now it's Hill.
Pass complete to Chubb. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hill.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
To throw is Hill.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
From the gun, it's a give. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Here's Hill. Now he's flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Two minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. And trouble trying the middle here. Down to about the 22 here.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll try the air now with Hill. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
So it's a win here